Do you know which ESPN personality we forced an apology out of? Are you excited that the NHL is back? Who will win tonight's national championship game? Well, all these questions and more will be answered on this episode of Ride the Pine. Did you hear about the fat joke that ESPN reporter Ed Werder made about Andy Reid this week? If you did, you're welcome. Yeah, that's right. This show is more than just some below average sports jokes. We break stories like this.
Now, I don't know if that's because Andy Reid might put the plane over its weight limit, but there's no apparent breakdown in the deal.
Give me a moment to go Barry Horowitz on you. Our handiwork was featured on almost every major sports website out there and made it as far as even the Huffington Post. That's right, for one day, Ride the Pine was Ed Werder's worst nightmare. We even forced an apology out of Ed Werder for his joke about Andy Reid's weight. Now, we weren't looking for an apology from Ed Werder. We just wrote about the story because we thought it was interesting that a man with a barely filled-in 1980s mustache that would look perfect on the cover of Molester's Monthly magazine would comment about someone else's appearance. That would be like Lou Holtz making fun of someone with a speech impediment.
Number 3, you look at Alabama's resume, Notre Dame's resume, both of them belong in there, you make justification.
Hey, is everyone excited that hockey is back? Yes, I'm so excited, I'm gonna raise the roof, and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck, can't get through the roof. Can't do it. Not that excited. At least now I could go back to not caring about hockey until the playoffs. Raise your hand out there if you think that Notre Dame actually has a chance in tonight's BCS National Championship game against Alabama. Great, for those of you who raised your hand, now use that hand to slap yourself across the face because you're a moron. Besides the fact that the SEC has completely dominated the National Championship the past 5 years, Notre Dame barely beat Purdue and Pittsburgh, and the only ranked teams that they did defeat this year were a couple of cupcakes in Oklahoma and Stanford. And Irish fans, don't get mad, I'm actually cheering for Notre Dame, because the last thing I want to see happen is a clenched teeth Nick Saban actually try to have some emotion while celebrating another championship. New York Jets head coach Rex Ryan was photographed in the Bahamas while sunbathing, sporting a tattoo on his right arm with a woman who looks very similar to his wife Michelle, wearing nothing but a Mark Sanchez jersey. Which is ironic because the one thing next season Mark Sanchez will most likely not be wearing is a Jets Mark Sanchez jersey. Or at least it will be hard to spot that jersey on the sideline with all the other Jets players that are riding the pine.